Hello, Coordinate Cast. This is Crimson, and you're watching some Dungeon Siege 3. Now, picking up where I left off after raiding the crypts and stopping that thief, and as it turns out, that's definitely a fire aura there, guy. You keep away from me with that. Nope, you have the hazy lightning too. Oh, and you have buds. Whoa. Definitely plenty to be afraid of. But I have the invulnerability if I need it, but I think, yeah, I wasn't too tough. Got plenty of damage here. Okay, so Dapper old Gent's taking control of the city's automatons. I guess you had the thieves steal them, break them apart, and he somehow reprogrammed them in his by stealing them. Yes, please use your flamethrower things and not your tasty things. A lot of ground effects, having large groups of them. Alley? Nothing in the alley? So the mysterious Dapper old Gent, is he working for himself? Is Jane putting him up to this? I mean, from his overthrow the city plot, it seems like he could just be trying to take the city on his own. If Jane was here, he'd be fine just destroying it, which wouldn't be completely necessary to use the automatons, but he could just be doing it in a very crafty and useful way. Ow. Oh, you can tell the automatons apart by the red and green eyes. Which ones are doing the fire ground effect, and which ones are doing the much more deadly lightning effects. But they're still falling apart all the same. So I don't know enough about these automatons to even try to discern how he's going about it. So I won't. I'll just save the Maestro peoples. Hello, Thunderstorm CE. I assume your aura's also out. Death. Please get me up before you die. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go do this here. Oh, you blocked my path there, weak little robots. So yeah, it's pretty easy to see that I can't get purple orbs while the vulnerability is active. So we'll get out of here and get you up. So you can potentially get me up if I get hit by too many of those, or stand in what I assume is a death aura. I haven't hit the white one too many times before, if I recall. Just know that the light red one is fiery death, and you die in 2 seconds if you stand in. Oh, I'm not in combat mode, Meister Hall. Yeah, I guess it's safe in here then. So are your personal robots safe, guys? Did the Dapper old Gent get to them? Was Wolf too paranoid to let that happen? What's going on in here?
The Gent, he was here. As soon as you entered the hole, he fled.
Oh, I'm coming to get him.
The Gent was here? Did he speak to you?
He threatened us. Told us he was going to bring down the city. The madman said we deserved it.
Did you? Do you?
Fled on foot?
No, he opened one of those shimmering doors just over there in the corner.
A causeway. It must be. So that is where the Gent has been hiding.
Ah, the Gent. He's a Legionnaire. And he says that these people deserve it for what they did to the Legion. And I get that because he can use the causeways. Must be a Legionnaire. Oh, and of course that's the hidden place. You're telling me I have a quest turn in here. Whatever. I will be chasing the Gent through the causeway. Gent?
You simply do not give up, do you? How much did the Meisters pay you to finish what they began 30 years ago? Tell me, what price does my blood fetch?
Both Legionnaires, guy.
No matter. Whatever the sum, you will not live to collect.
That wasn't very dapper of you. So, you seem to have a shield and 4 shield generators.
The automatons are coming from those machines, yes?
That one has no shielding. So, break it. Yep, alright. So break his robot summoning machine seems to be what I have to do to get through his shields. Do more pop up. It looks like he has quite a lot of them. Oh. Beware the slow moving effects there. Yeah, it looks like he will summon an endless supply of them. If I recall, there's an achievement you get for killing a certain amount of them. Oh, he has some attacks to worry about. I don't think I've been hit just yet. Ah, now I can break this. Katarina, no! Let's get you back up. Did I break it? It's broken? Gonna summon automatons from another one of these now, guys? Oh, I can hit you. Aha! Well, that isn't hurt.
You are a nuisance.
Oh, you jerk.
And I shall soon be rid of you.
Will you? I mean, if you didn't summon your automatons and went with standing and throwing the rest of your effect, you'd kill me a lot better. But you'll summon your automatons. Make yourself better. Well, that's fine. Alright, so after I break his machine, run to him and do damage. Or does that hurt him? Or do I need to break all of the machines? I'm not sure. We'll find out though. It looks like it's also become more zoomed out. Give me a chance to deal with all of his effects. Alright. Shields are down. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't get in close, can I? Oh, I can. He just used the conic attack. Oh wow, that... Well, I can kill him easy. I think... Oh, the attack. Oh, Katarina's down. I forgive their errors of their past, guy. We can work together on defeating... Ow. What hit me? Katarina, could you make me be not dead? Without dying yourself?
I am in your debt.
Thank you. Thank you, Katarina. Okay, so I'm gonna try to break all of the machines. As opposed to break him, I guess. Let's just throw fire here. Oop, oop. I like how his attacks are evolving. It's a nice mechanic. But yeah, I want to find out what happens when I kill him by breaking the machines and not by the murder. If I can get him to surrender peacefully. Explain his motivations and perhaps ally with us towards defeating Jane. Lots of machines to break. Dodge that. Buffs the smoke. I'd like to know what hit me for a ton of damage. I mean, he's had all kinds of crazy attacks that I haven't seen. Whoa. How's that one? Hey guys. You watch it. I'd like to put a fire down. I think I can't. I guess Katarina has him distracted. But I'm not really being attacked much. Just the automatons deal. Ow, see, right there, I just took a lot of damage. I don't know what did it though. Seemed like I was about to finish out Katarina too. Alright, old gent, you're out of shield generators. Will you come peacefully? You're out of... Oh no, you still got a few robots left. You're out of generators and robots. Will you come peacefully? No? I'll kill you then, if you want to die so bad. Rather not kill you. Oh, I'm sure you just go to 0 HP and surrender anyway. You running? No! Stop it! Stop running.
Surrender yourself, Gent. By all the saints, your judgment is long overdue.
Judgment? By what right? The people of Stonebridge are guilty of far worse crimes than mine. I spit on you. Murderers and traitors, all.
You're made of robots. Yeah, that happened a long time ago, and we need their help now, so...
Murder and betrayal? Who do you accuse?
Not you. I've not seen your face before,
And you are a mystery.
You were happy to try to kill me,
No.
though.
I speak of these merry meisters in their pretty clothes and all the people of Stonebridge. They tore open the doors of our chapter house, dragged us into the streets, murdered my brothers, my sisters, the whole damned legion.
Yeah, they were jerks about that, but that was some time ago.
You're blaming an entire city for the crimes of a few.
Indeed. I take affront, sir. I am no murderer, and I can name 100 others who had no part. No, Master Wolf. You are no murderer. That is true. You simply consort with murderers. Bow and scrape and do their bidding. Bravo for you, sir. Half your people stood by, while the other half did murder. Did you hold the killers to account? No? Then you share in their guilt.
You didn't stop the evil, or potentially die trying to fight the evil. No, I think living for another day to not make the same mistakes that were made in the past is the better option here. Or you just murder people later, Mr. Gent. You're not very dapper at all.
If you claim to be a Legionnaire, then tell us your name.
Archambault du Payen, senior apprentice to the Grand Mage, last survivor of the Legion.
No, not the last. Look at me, brother. We stood at Hearthfire together 40 years past, spoke the rites, and made our oaths to the Legion.
I remember you. Odo, the tracker, the tireless scout, the watcher of roads. How can this be? In my dreams, I saw the whole Legion dead, scattered around a great tree.
You guys are old, but dreams, did you see the Radiant Youth guy?
You saw a tree? Was it full of ravens?
Just as you say. Sometimes I see my fallen comrades scattered about its base, an army of corpses, rotting in a foul and twisted wood. Every time I close my eyes, the dream is there.
No, it's real. I was there. I took the ring thing that I think you have. One of. Must have.
What about the Radiant Youth? The child with golden hair? Have you ever met him at the tree?
No. I saw him only once, at my induction into the Legion. Odo was there, and saw him too. I thought he'd turned his back from us. Or just from me.
Oh, you did become a jerk. Pretty much, yeah.
You and Odo were friends?
No, I hardly knew him. I was a mage apprentice. Odo was a scout of sorts.
Different departments.
Scout is a kind word for what I was.
Assassin? Is that what you did? They're French people? We're all French. His name. Legion French. Got it.
You're a criminal, but you're a Legionnaire as well.
Hand him over to me and I'll see that he gets a trial. He'll hang, I expect, but that's a quick death. Better than he'd get if we tossed him to the people.
Wait, he's a Legionnaire. He's one of us. And he's a mage. If we give him to the town, all his knowledge is lost.
This man is a criminal, sir. He tried to ruin our city, and who knows how many lives he took. Would you let him walk free?
Yeah, I'd rather have him atone through service, not die.
We need more information before we decide what to do with him.
Ask your questions. I'm sure the constable will be eager to learn how I eluded him so very many times.
I assume some kind of causeway magic.
Why attack Stonebridge? What did you mean to achieve?
To leave these people as they left me. Ruined, defenseless, alone. Their fine city lying in pieces around them. Who else could demand satisfaction for my brothers and sisters? The Meisters would never have listened if I had gone before their courts. I was one man, alone, and my survival was inconvenient at best.
You really didn't care for the rest of the Legion stuff that's been happening this whole time? The Gathering? chapter houses, Odo. Just been plotting for 30 years, huh? Didn't even care about Jane.
Did you intend this all along? 30 years?
No. I only meant to steal back the treasures that they plucked from the Legion's corpse. Tomes of magic. Heirlooms that belonged to friends. But I gained a reputation. I learned that one man can be as fearsome as an army if he cultivates a legend around himself. Only in the last 5 years did I dare to dream of the city's fall. And I came close, did I not? I may have failed, but they will never forget.
He made a symbol of himself, a legend, an idea. So he was much harder to defeat than if they knew he was just one man.
Witnesses said you could disappear at will. You've been hiding in the causeways?
The Legion left many causeways behind. No one knew they existed, save for me. But they couldn't always take me where I needed to go. The Foundry, say, or a troublesome Meister's estate. So I created causeways of my own. Not a simple art to learn. And when I hang, as I assuredly will, the knowledge shall die with me.
Creating your own causeways, that sounds pretty amazing, pretty useful there, guy.
You lived 30 years in the causeways? Did you ever come out?
When I wished to come out, I did. The constables were looking for a well-dressed old gentleman, because that was what I allowed them to see. If I dressed as a workman or a clerk, darkened my hair with pitch, I could escape their eyes.
Clever.
So you moved about the city with ease, kept an eye on the constables, without their knowledge.
Sometimes I clothed myself in rags and tottered about the main square. No one gave me a second look, and I could observe my enemy at leisure.
That beggar. The fellow who shouted rude names at me whenever I drilled the automatons in the square? That was you?
Was it? I'm sorry, Constable. I don't recall.
I want to know what rude names this guy would come up with.
The trouble in the Foundry? The automaton rebellion? That was all you're doing?
My designs, yes. For their execution, I must give some credit to the people of Stonebridge themselves.
Are you mad? The people of Stonebridge? How are we to blame?
If not for your cruelty and greed, would the Foundry workers be so quick to rise up? If not for your murder of the Legion, would you need an army of automatons to defend you? I took what you gave me, Constable, and I turned it against you.
And now you have a good idea of how it works to turn it around into a force for good.
Did you mean to launch the automaton rebellion when you did?
No, you forced my hand. I'd hoped that the trouble in the Foundry would last a few more weeks, and I'd have time to turn all the automatons against the city. As it was, I turned half to my side at best. Not near enough.
Well, I kind of need all of them to fight Jane, so could you undo that?
You used the criminals in the crypts. They abducted the automatons, and you modified them.
Yes, you have it exactly. A slow and painstaking affair, but my accomplices were more than willing. Reputation has its benefits, even in criminal circles. Simple enough to bend one's admirers to one's will.
You didn't even have to pay them.
Learning how to exert control over the automatons, that was the challenge. Fortunately, I was able to steal as many books from the college as I liked. And I had my own magical knowledge to draw upon, too. It took some experimentation and a few ruined automatons, but I learned.
Those thief guys were willing to work with him just to try to learn how he does it. And they couldn't. Good deal for you, man.
All right. I'm ready to make a decision.
The Gent is your prisoner by rights. What shall we do with him?
Not kill him.
We'll take custody of the Gent. He won't trouble your city any further.
Such a brilliant knight. Better to make an ally of him, no?
I must vigorously protest. This madman tried to bring down the city. I'll not have him running loose.
My word that I leave you in peace, Constable, on the following terms. First, that your fine council grants full support to the Legion. Second, that you find the ones who slaughtered my Legion brothers, if they yet live, and hold them to account.
I dare say we have little choice, sir. Very well. I agree to your terms. That's one matter settled, but we still owe the Legion a vote. I'll convene the council at once.
Ah, that's all a position of power, huh?
Was this then what the Legion had become? A bitter old man bent on revenge? I didn't want to believe it. The Gent was a true man of the 10th, and its ideals still lived in his heart. Though the Gent had committed terrible crimes, the Legion had need of his knowledge. His skills would serve no one if he went to the noose. So the dapper old Gent returned to the chapter house, his crimes forgiven in the eyes of the Legion, if not the people of Stonebridge. We have gained a powerful ally, and the people of Stonebridge have pledged themselves to our cause. As long as Jane Cassinder remains a threat, they have little choice.
He has an opportunity to work toward...
Gentlemen and goblins, order! Council will address the proposed alliance with the 10th Legion.
Circumstances have indeed changed since we last spoke. I now find myself addressing the savior of our city. Does the Legion envoy have anything further to say before a vote is called?
I'll respect your decision.
Our purpose is to serve the people of Ebb, not to impose our will upon them. We'll honor whatever decision you make.
Very good. No reason to postpone our decision any further. All those in favor of the alliance vote aye. Those opposed vote nay.
First Constable votes aye.
Chief Barrister votes aye.
Guild of Ironmongers reminds the Council of the considerable cost of the events in the Foundry. Are we now to pay for the Legion's war as well?
First, the Guild abuses its workers. Now it votes against the savior of our city? I wonder what the people will do when they hear. And I promise that they'll hear.
Guild of Ironmongers respectfully abstains.
Master of the College votes aye.
3 votes in favor, 1 abstention. As mayor of the city, I shall join the majority and vote aye. Be it resolved, then, that an alliance is declared between the city of Stonebridge and the 10th Legion. May our enemies tremble with dread.
I don't think she will.
I'd like to thank the Council for putting its faith in the Legion.
Of course. You are the savior of our city. Ask any favor of us, and the answer will be yes.
Will you send your automaton army to attack Jane Cassinder? We can take her by surprise and end the war.
The army? When I said any favor, I didn't actually mean...
Capital! I can have the automatons ready in short order. Shall I make ready to leave? I should warn you, we may not return to Stonebridge again before this war is over.
Ooh. Oh, that seems pretty finale-y.
How many automatons are left? I destroyed a lot of them.
The Gent only managed to take control of about half of our automatons, and not all of those were destroyed, so the army is intact. Jane's forces may outnumber us, but her soldiers have never faced automatons before. I dare say that will work in our favor.
I think I'll prepare a bit, round out a few quests, check the inventory and that before going on to this.
Start preparing your army. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
We'll make good use of the time. Perhaps I can repair a few more of the automatons and improve our odds a bit.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here and do a couple of things off screen. Thank you so much for watching. And my hat is off to you.